Hello.
Hey bud, how's it going?
Good.
So here's Dad on Dad's bed, and we've got some interesting, those are my readers, scissors and gauze, basic stuff to take care of a wound for a toe. And this towel has been washed, it's very thorough, we haven't even really touched it. It's gonna receive my left foot, and the idea is to set the left foot in this 2-3 inches of water and let it just soak for 10 minutes. After that, we're going to put the foot here, dab it gently, of course not touch the wound, because that's going to be, you've seen it, I believe. Everyone's had a comment about it, I understand. So this is the big toe for the left foot, and it's pretty gnarly, folks. So not sure if we're even gonna post this, to be honest. Okay, it's that bad. And if we don't, this part we still might, because it's only a minute and a half or so, harmless. What's up, Grant?
I was just gonna ask Grayden where the remote is.
Where's the remote for the TV out there, buddy?
It's on the couch.
On the couch, he says. Go look.
Never mind. What is it?
What?
Okay. Is it on the couch? How do we lose socks and remotes?
Well,
Because Dad hasn't even found a remote for my TV yet, have I?
oh yeah.
We still gotta find that. But anyway. Okay. So no further ado, I am going to take off the sock, and then I'm going to show you the wrapped. Well, the sock came off a lot better than we thought. I was afraid the sock would be. Now this was wrapped by my podiatrist. Awesome guy, but that is not right, folks. That's where the wound is. Watch your nose. Get your finger by your nose, Grayden. Yeah, just a little bit.
I don't smell it.
You don't want to, so put your finger by your nose, and we're going to undress this. And I don't want to, folks, because getting that to where it's tricky. It's not like the wound is right here, okay, or even here where I previously, you can see the rosacea, not rosacea, but slightly swollen. My legs are nowhere near as swollen as it used to be. My neuropathy, my feet, my thighs can feel here pretty good. Down here below the knee, it starts to get significant. And then, of course, the circulation is what they're concerned about. And Dad's getting a basic contrast dye, sorry if I'm messing this up, folks, test next week. Just to see where we're at. If I sound funny in a minute, it's because I put in tissue paper in my nose because I'm a big baby. But we need to get this wrapping off, and we need to get this in some water. And the doctor did say there's absolutely nothing wrong with you doing this at home. He was sick of having to, not sick, he's a good guy. He was a little concerned that I would just let him wrap it and then not touch it for a week. And I've been guilty of that. So I'm going to let Grayden film the rest of this. Hopefully Grayden will focus on the foot and the wrapping and nothing above here. We don't need to videotape above Dad's knee because Dad is a bit fat and definitely not gorgeous. And we don't need to show the world that, right?
I guess.
So let's focus on the foot, okay?
Yeah.
Awesome. Grayden is my helper. He has got courage like you folks do not understand. He's not going to focus too much on the toe unless he feels like it. If he feels like he can handle it, great. But if not, he's just going to watch me redress this nasty wound. Don't touch the screen. Keep the focus on the toe. Put it on your knee so you can relax. Just relax. Good. So you're on the knee.
Mhm.
You're okay.
Mhm.
And where is it? Where? Can you see my finger here or no?
Should I zoom in? Cause yeah, I can see your finger and
We don't want it. Can you see it here?
yeah. It's
No, we don't want that.
All right, should I zoom in?
Yeah, towards the toe.
All right, now
So-
I can't see it.
No. So now what I got to do is find. Can you see my fingers? Of course.
Mhm.
Good job, buddy. I appreciate this. So, folks, why am I doing this? Obviously, because I need to take care of it. Obviously. And if we are taking it next week, that doesn't mean I can just let this stuff go without any attention. The problem with this Cavan tape, this stuff, the gray, whatever, brown stuff, I love it. It's called, and you nurses out there can correct me, I believe it's called Cavan tape, Cavan, and it is the best. But this is where I'm lack of. Now, 2 months ago, I could not do this, right, Grayden? I had no flexibility. I had no ability to. I had so much edema. So I'm trying to find the beginning of the tape. So, worst case, you will gently, very gently,
Yep.
find a place. Is it still, do you still have me?
Yep, I still got you.
So the key, Grayden, is not to cut the skin, of course. Right?
Yep.
And the trick with this, too, is when you have neuropathy, can you guess what the danger is here?
You can't feel anything, so
If I'm cutting myself, I'm not going to know.
yeah, that's.
When I was little, I thought my grandpa, who had diabetes raging, he had it worse than I did by a lot. I thought he had a superpower, folks.
More of a curse.
Exactly. Now, I watch my diet. Do I do a good job of it? No. Some days, some weeks, some months. My grandpa was a different animal altogether. He loved his sugar, and he didn't care what anyone said to him. He was still going to eat whatever he wanted, drink his alcohol whenever he wanted. God wasn't going to convict him of drinking too much. No one was. So, can you see this pretty okay? So the good news is, keep it on your knee.
What?
The good news is I got half of it off. Now people are like, what's that bulge? That's just water retention, okay? So tonight when I'm sleeping, I'm gonna elevate this. That'll help right here. And again, this is nothing compared to just a few weeks ago. Now, I'm not in video, correct? You can't see me, right?
No.
Good, folks. Just double checking with my film creator over there. Okay. Wow. Couldn't be better. We got the outer shell off. This is the soft stuff. You know what this reminds me of, Grayden? This is kind of the stuff that mummies are buried with. They wrap them up nice and clean and tight.
Oh, really?
And I believe some people aren't going to care about this. And that's okay. But I believe Christ had this on him. Now, it wasn't the same exact material, of course, but it was very similar. And it's called the Shroud of Turin. And I should research the title and why they called it that. I don't know if Turin was a place.
Can you move
The
that?
shroud was a wrap. And it was on his face. And guess what? The blood marks, when it was left over, when they found Christ had resurrected, they saw the bloody marks of Christ's face on the shroud. Put the phone on the knee. You don't need to balance it. Ask the question.
I need you to move that.
You need me to move this?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
in the camera.
Yeah. Move your fingers away from the lens, because I see. Yep. Good job. So this stuff. Now let's see how he did this. See how he wrapped? Okay, so that's garbage.
That's for
Yep.
number one.
Now here's where it's going to start to get a little gnarly. And gnarly just means, oh, so look, he went from top down to here.
Ooh.
Do you see that? And then he wrapped around. So can we remember that? Is Dad going to forget? Did you get the black?
I got the brown and like
Okay,
black
back on your knee.
fish.
So let's
Oh.
let's not,
Yep.
let's try to, yep. Do I like it when it sticks like that?
No.
No. Okay, so here I'm getting some major, okay. Oh. Now, is this, I think this is just more material, correct?
I
Yes.
hope. Yeah, maybe.
Now, someone is saying on video right now, you idiot, put this in the tub, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking, Again, I have no idea what I'm talking about, folks. I really don't. Huge success. Okay? We're almost there.
Okay.
I think what people might be saying is we should stick this in the water. Because guess what will happen to that tissue? Or this wrap, I mean, this gauze.
Dissolve.
That's what this is, gauze. It'll come off the boo-boo itself. But that might be the worst thing to do. And then make it harder, and we don't want that. I got my readers on just in case. So I have that.
Alright.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm scared. Oh.
Yeah, you don't have to look at it directly. Just look at the sides of the screen if it freaks you out.
Oh. It's not too bad.
It's pretty bad, right?
It's a little bit green.
What's on that? Is that tissue?
I think maybe, but it looks like a scab healing.
Okay.
Like there's some
'Cause
green.
I can't see what this is right there.
Right where?
Right here.
That's like scab, I think, maybe.
Okay, that's good. So I think it's time for the tub, right? Let me have the phone. Let's do a handoff.
Okay. Sorry for
No, you're good. This is what diabetes can do to you. And this is, at the end of the day, this is my fault. Now, someone said it's also your grandfather's and probably his father. And that there's some truth to that. Genetics does play a part, but I mean, come on. Right? Did I need to drink as much booze and pop or soda? Not diet, regular stuff as much as I did from ages of 13 to 30. Because the fix was in. Even from 30 to 40, I changed my ways a little bit. And from my 40s to 50s, a little bit. So I have done some changing, but not nearly enough. And so now it's time to put this bad boy in this simple, and no, we have no Epsom salt, which is really unfortunate. We're just gonna let it sit. And I'm gonna have to stop the clock, start the timer, and we'll be back. Love you guys. This is what we're going through, and Julie knew all about it. Julie had some major concerns, but at least you can see my vein there, my toe, my foot. I didn't have that 2 months ago. My feet were so fat I could not do what I just did. I couldn't even get on the bed. Couldn't cross my legs. Could barely get in a car. But the thorentesis, remember Thor, the hammer guy? Greek god, not Greek, Norse. Don't try to talk, I'm trying to tell you something. He, that was the procedure in my lungs to get rid of the fluid, and that's what really helped. What are you trying to say?
Grant had the and left it in here.
Oh, and you're sure that's not the remote for this TV?
Yes, because it's Roku.
That's right. Okay, go show it to him, and don't be rude. Say, here you go. You had it all together. So you had it all along. Grayden found the remote for Grant. Grant was getting on Grayden's case because Grant's the oldest and Grayden's the youngest. And Grayden just was trying not to interrupt the video, but he's like, Dad, look what I found. He found the remote, the Roku remote. He's a sweet boy. So, who do we have over here? Who's that? Hi, Miss Willa. Hi, honey bear. How are you? Yes, we love you. Oh, she loves daddy's and mommy's blue shag, whatever it's called, rug. We got it from Amazon. Good deal. Great deal, actually. Like $70, and it's huge. This bedroom's huge. I'm showing them Willa's cute little face. Give her some pets and some rubs.
Hey, Willa. Oh,
sweet girl.
there was sock over here.
Oh, that's gross.
Sorry, Wilson.
Yeah, she likes stinky socks. She likes stinky things. She's a dog.
She also likes rubs.
She does. She's a doggo. She got sleeper eyes. We got to clean that off too. That drippy eye. Don't do it now, but we'll wipe her eyes clean later tomorrow. But that's Miss Willa. We love her. She's 14. She's getting old.
She's older than me.
I know.
And as old as Gabe.
All right, so you folks have seen most of it. I think we're going to end there. I might post another quick follow-up after the wrap. How about that? That way I can focus purely on the wrap and do it properly and have a good night with Grayden and get him tucked into bed, and I can have the peace of mind. I've done my due diligence. My foot's clean-ish, right? Wrapped. Enjoy the weekend, and hopefully next week we can get this solved and done with. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Talk about stressful. All right, wave bye and say goodbye to all the
All right.
fellow listeners.
Goodbye. Love you.
All right, take care, folks. God bless.